Our arms are sticking out of there for a second.
I'm
out of the truck.
Yeah. I'm sure all sorts of stuff is clipping all over the place. Or I bet our giant ears poke out of the back of the truck.
Yeah, we certainly could. So yeah, that's where this part gets a little awkward, and then it's like, hey, do you want a bathroom again?
Yeah.
And as far as gameplay, it's been like 3 seconds.
Yeah, they drove 10 feet and are saying that they have another bathroom break.
Like that bridge was on screen at the start of that cutscene.
Oh yeah, 2 feet and you're on the bridge.
Yeah.
So that
you have not been going
weird. For very long. Everyone, yay! Let's all go to the bathroom. Let's all celebrate and piss everywhere.
I guess, yeah. And yeah, that guy's talking about how it's less than I thought.
Yeah. There's fewer people than I thought.
Depending on how this all kind of plays out, this is definitely like turning out to be a very strange ride.
And yeah, there's just nothing out there. You can get some dialogue that's kind of odd.
Yeah.
Everyone's sort of uncomfortable, which fair enough.
Everything about this truck ride has been sort of like shady and weird.
I mean, you're being evacuated by just randos.
Yeah, just some dudes.
Because the real evacuations have all gone.
Right, and they're just trying to get you to an airport where you can get a flight out.
So they say.
Right. And then, oh no.
And this guy knows how to get to the airport via feel.
Well, you can see out the back.
No. Absolutely not. It'd be weird if it went to the terminal. That is fair.
I think it'd be weirder if it just like showed up at the runway, but I suppose I don't know the layout of Japanese airports.
I mean, this is a like world-ending disaster.
Yeah,
I would not bother with a terminal.
We've definitely seen like skyscrapers like sink into the sea at this point.
Yeah, you're going straight to the
fair
airstrip. That angle is so weird.
Oh yeah, that's super weird.
That feels like they're about to just shoot straight into the sea. I'm not sure we referenced that originally.
Yeah. My back hurts.
I love that for the entire game, you always have the option to just be a prick.
Yeah.
Let's eat. I have hemorrhoids. Oh, okay.
Oh, cool. All right.
Neat.
Then everybody gets off except the Yakuza guy?
Oh, yeah, he's still in there.
Interesting.
You can just barely see him.
But yeah, there's a boat, which nobody said anything about. And it's like, what? I thought we were going to an airport. So then this happens.
Oh no, all the dock hands are armed. Everyone get in the boat. So, and yeah, this is when I, in the original recording, went, oh, good, human trafficking.
Yep. And then you find out that Tomoya is the one that's kidnapping you.
He's Lord Trafficker Man.
Yeah. It is sort of interesting that he's been essentially the secret villain this whole time. And it really reframes a lot of the scenes before where he's like getting people together and like having Kanae and you help hand out tickets.
Yeah. It's a decent twist. All those yells get cut off really hard there.
Yeah. Then Kanae's like, hey man, you can't human traffic me, right? Which is kind of funny.
Look at that big crawl-throughable vent behind us.
Yes, very incredibly crawl-throughable.
If only we had some sort of scoop mechanic.
That's already been used. And essentially goes, yeah, I didn't catch enough people, so I'm gonna have to human traffic you also.
Save me, only me.
I shoot a meaningful look at the man far away. Oh, or you can try to pay your way out.
There we are commenting on it.
Ah, yes, this meaningful look.
It's very silly with all the crap we have strapped to our face.
Yeah. And then you have this nice old lady you thought from before. Oh, but she's the kingpin human trafficker. And also, I don't think I noticed in the when we got to this part. She's in the intro of the game. She's on the bus that you're in.
She's on the bus. I definitely didn't realize at the time.
Which this is also strange, and you didn't have to do this ending. So I wonder if this ending makes like more sense or has more like payoffs, I guess.
Yeah.
All right, and then you scoot out.
The camera even starts outside the room.
Yeah.
Oh, that looks very silly.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. I think we're making fun of there. The legacy of Bitchoy.
I guess you can take a nap there.
Yeah.
Also, I don't think you used... Did you use either bathroom break? Because now you have high need.
No, I didn't use either bathroom break, nor did I physically use the restroom beforehand. And in the original recording, I go, oh god damn it, this is the first time the bathroom need has come up. Here I am, my dumbass didn't take any of the 3 bathroom breaks before this.
Yeah.
While complaining about them.
Yeah, while you were talking shit. Also, I see you found the oi button while butt scooting. Oh, it's and just a strange, like tape dispenser.
Just a tape dispenser
in an empty room.
Because the asset was here.
Yeah, almost like it was just the same asset as before.
Yep. But my favorite part's coming up.
Yeah, so at this part, I'm not telling you what's happening, but I am still reading the guide, and I just start telling you to go do stuff.
Yes, I specifically remember you recommending this ending.
Yes.
And we got here, and I get on the boat, and you go, okay, go to that box. Take those. And I go, what? And you go, shut the fuck up. Take that.
Yep.
And I have no idea what the hell's going on.
Wish I had something like a detonator. How to make a remote detonator.
Yeah. It's on a poster nearby. Bomb squad unit.
Which is so strange and silly.
Oh. Well, handy that there's this poster on the wall about how to make bombs. Neato.
So yeah, then we're moving right along.
And then I think I may be misremembering, but there's a stairway here or something. But if you take it, you just go up top and it gets you a bad end or you die or something.
Yeah.
So you have to get the parts, but then go back.
Right. I was just looking for the right spot. I guess I didn't cut this because I didn't There's the ladder you were supposed to take.
There we go.
You were too busy running around, so we didn't see it.
We go up ladders really fast.
Yeah, really, really fast.
What he calls a speed demon.
So yeah, there's the clock that we need. I believe it's the clock. Yeah. So you obtain the clock. And then, of course, naturally, you walk the 4 steps forward.
Oh, that's what it is, right.
And that's not even voiced, I just noticed.
Yeah,
and they
you
fucking
just hear
shoot
a
you.
really lame, shitty gunshot. Pap. And you die. And that is, what, 2 steps from where you can grab the clock?
You have to grab the clock and then immediately leave.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, we start butt scooting. And then I cut it because...
You correctly cut it.
Yeah, because fuck that.
I mean, there's a lot of butt scooting. The original audio is just us talking about how we need to skip that.
Yeah. So that's been skipped. And then what do you save before? Oh. Do you go in and have them get their...
I don't remember.
Oh, and then you need to use the assemble mechanic, which has been used once ever, to make the lamp helmet.
Oh, yeah. No wonder I didn't know what to do.
That you stop using because that mask makes it not work.
Yeah. It physically blocks the light.
Yeah. So yeah, of the 2 items that you can make with the crafting mechanic.
Yeah, we never found anything else to make with it.
So then you set the detonator and get 300 immoral points.
300 immoral points.
I don't know why.
In the guide, when I did that, you turned to me and said, the guide says, now you set the bomb and you get 300 immoral points, and the guide says, I don't know why.
Yeah, well.
And I don't either. And then my response was, and I still agree, is that it's possible that you set a bomb on a boat, you don't know that everyone's going to live through it.
Sure.
So you're potentially risking a bunch of lives.
Right. It's the Death Star or second Death Star argument from Clerks, which is, of course, the Death Star is such a large public works project. There we go. By essentially the government. So there's probably going to be contractors, and like not everybody on there is a fucking evil stormtrooper. So
right.
Blowing it up is bad.
Right. Yeah, it's that idea, I think.
Yeah. Or it might be because you didn't actually go and get everybody saved before this. I don't know if there is an option to do that.
I have no idea.
We clearly didn't.
Yeah. But no, clearly we just set the bomb and didn't tell anybody.
So then we leave.
But you see them all run.
Yeah.
So I guess they all had their hands free and we're just waiting for the signal.
Yeah, just waiting the fuck around.
And you can kind of explore the boat.
You're a little lost. I think you can die during that section if you're not fast. That looked fucking dumb.
Oh,
okay.
I thought we died. And I bet you I did originally as well.
So yeah, then the human traffickers are none too happy with you blowing up their boat.
But they're also fine.
And then this, which is one of my favorite moments of the game, actually. Come on. Come on, past bro. Past Phylo / Zach.
You know which one we're going to choose.
Yeah. Obviously.
We all know. We knew at the time. I think what I said in the original audio.
So yeah, luckily the cops are here.
To make you look fucking rad.
Or no. Oh yeah, I forgot it's Yakuza Man. He had a gun the whole time. And now the cops are here. A SWAT team?
It's really good that they were shooting paintballs or whatever.
Yeah. Because Yakuza Man called the cops, I guess?
All the SWAT guys and the helicopters make sense. I'm not sure the squadron of cars make any sense.
Yeah.
Given the disaster situation.
So yeah, an organization was trying to do human trafficking during the disaster. And the police had just been watching them do evil shit, I guess, is the implication. And yeah, here's the way out. I think you choose to not get on the helicopter.
I don't remember.
And there's this moment where you've got Yayoi and Kanae. Yayoi is like, yeah, I'm gonna get the fuck out of here.
Yeah,
fair.
Yeah. Get the fuck out. Get out of this hellscape. I don't remember. Are we sitting there with the guitar and goblin mask and just wondering if this is our new home? You know what? I think I run this place now. Oh, we do say that because we are so rich and we own so much of the town.
Yeah, we own like a bunch of apartments and shit.
We essentially own the city at this point.
We own like half of a large company. And then I think you choose wait a second. There we go.
Tense.
I'm sure we're talking. I didn't look at this footage very closely, as you can tell.
私はこの1週間自分の身の回りで起きたこと出会った人々のことを思い出していたそして改めて考えたどうするべきかどうしたいのかを
So yeah, we have a bunch of options. I think this is kind of the part where it's like you choose what your proper ending is.
Yeah.
Which is interesting because there's an epilogue.
I do like the idea of just going back to this falling apart city that you now own part of and just running it like a fucking Mad
Like a
Max
Yakuza
Waterworld
boss.
situation.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Yeah, Yakuza boss of Waterworld. We have the map guitar on our back.
I want to go back and figure out what to do next. Then Kanae goes with you because her boyfriend turned out to be evil and she doesn't have a lot to go with. Clearly her life is not what she expected. So she rolls with you.
We are now the Goblin Lord of Japan.
Whatever fucking city this was. I don't even remember.
We're the Goblin Lord of fake Japan.
And yeah, this bit, which feels sad, but at least she's, you know, getting out of this place.
Yeah. She's going to safety, and that's really the key
really
there.
Good. And yeah, especially now that we've, you know, gotten to the credit sequence, like, I still don't understand why that needed to be there.
No, no idea.
As far as like a scene, it was super unnecessary. We don't have a lot of control over the situation. We can't fix it.
There's no interaction, so there's no point in being in like a video game. It didn't have, you know, it didn't have like a narrative reason.
I am of the opinion that like art can do things that make us uncomfortable. That's not the problem here.
Right.
The problem here is that just sucked. Like, it wasn't. It made me feel bad for no reason while playing a comedy game.
Yeah, it made us feel bad, like a bunch of other parts of the game do, but those parts have payoffs and sort of like a roller coaster to it, where they treat it like a video game. Even
Miss Higa has like an arc. It's an unfortunate one because it ends with her death, but like it's something. A story happened.
Yeah.
Yayoi's story is essentially you help her out of an exploding building, gain her friendship, and then have to see her go through a horrible event. And it's unfortunately
no interaction.
It's unfortunately well made. Like her like staring at the camera like that was fucking like incredibly sad. And
for its intent, I mean, I guess it was well.
Yeah, they did a good job, but they did a good job at something that was unnecessary and made me feel sad.
Yeah. Unnecessarily fucked up.
Yeah.
In a medium that is designed to let you interact with and influence things.
Right, and control your environment. That's one of the things about video games that...
Oh, that's me discovering that the credits are unskippable.
Ah, yes. Which I guess now we're using it as a time to talk about that part.
Yeah, a little talky canvas.
Which, that's the other bit is, I remember distinctly you asking me if we should just cut that part out, and basically
I felt really bad.
Yeah, you were legitimately bummed for like a couple days. And then I've noticed now, I've had to tell you about that thing that happened multiple times because your brain just refuses to hold on to that information.
Well,
and
I
just
also,
trying
okay,
to...
just to clarify, I have a really bad memory.
Right, and you're definitely...
I don't remember our playthroughs at all. I edit the Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah.
And when I go through that, I'm like, oh yeah, I don't remember that at all.
Which the caveat is, I think you remember them better when you're in the pilot seat. And you were in the pilot seat.
I was in the pilot seat. This was also our, it's coming out a little later, but it's
like
it's essentially our first
like real one
recorded game.
Yeah.
Technically, and this is a secret, don't tell anybody. Technically, we did Yakuza.
Right.
We played Yakuza, and then this.
There was a Yakuza 5 playthrough.
Yeah. There still is. We have footage of it, but
yeah, it's.
We don't know what's happening with that. So
we like started halfway through, and it's a whole thing. But
maybe we can do a little pachinko release.
I guess. Yeah.
Pachinko video. That's not here or there.
Yeah, but no, this game is good and fairly well made, but has a couple of story choices that I just genuinely disagree with because I don't understand what they're trying to do.
It's really just that thing for me.
Yeah, I mean,
one event, it doesn't need to be there.
The place being on fire was also really sad, but at least like it had something.
It also makes sense. Like
right,
that part of town was on fire.
Right. And then you go there and see the damage and it's like, oh, right, it's a disaster.
Yeah.
And then the other bit is, yes, I mean, people take advantage of disasters. We were one of the people trying to take advantage of that disaster.
Well, with all the money and the owning businesses and things.
Yeah, but then those fucking assholes don't really serve a narrative purpose other than, I guess it's a thing that happens during disasters sometimes.
Yeah, but there's no need to put in every bad thing that humanity can do to itself.
Yeah.
Just to remind people that it's there, I guess.
And then, yeah, we have a moment, which this part's pretty funny. And in fact is going to be the thumbnail because I've already figured out the thumbnail.
Oh, yeah. This?
Yeah, this. And this creates a through line because it was the same question you had in the intro. That's actually pretty good. Again,
yeah,
like,
that's interesting.
Most of the things that happen in this game are pretty good and like interesting or funny.
I think almost the entire game is actually quite excellent. I really like it, except I also don't think I'm ever going to replay it.
Yeah.
Hence why we didn't do the other endings.
Right. Which there is, for reference, the other ending, I believe we lead a coup on the local governor office or something like that.
Which sounds really interesting.
Yeah, it becomes a whole thing and you lead a riot and then get I think you have hostages and get the police to give you a helicopter or some shit. Again, funny and interesting.
But I think you have to start from before all that in order to get that ending.
No, technically we could have loaded the save right after.
Oh yeah?
Yayoi has that happen to her.
Well, that leads into epilogue, which is next episode or couple episodes, I'm not sure. But
yeah, it's going to be it's an hour and 40.
Okay, a couple episodes, yeah.
Which that's getting heavily cut because there's a lot of just walking around. But yeah, that's it for now.
That's it for now. The most of the uncomfortable stuff is now over.
Yep.
So.
Non-copyright music.